Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called We Now Officially Live in the Twilight Zone. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media so that everyone you know can enjoy the show. Now, let's get started. We are entering a new Twilight Zone era in which the reality we are being shown can no longer be trusted. These are very strange days indeed. People used to be able to trust most of what they saw. That is no longer the case. Why is that? Because we are now being bombarded with gaslighting deception on a massive scale. Let us give you some examples. Remember when most people believed news headlines? That's no longer the case. Most people are now very aware of how fake the news headlines are, and they're very reluctant to believe what they see in the news. That's probably very wise. Remember when you saw a photo or a video and you could just assume it was real and authentic and legitimate? That's no longer the case either because of deep fake photos and deep fake videos. You can't assume anything is legitimate anymore. What about money and cash? Can you trust it? Well, there are a number of problems with money. First of all, the money that you have now is being eroded by inflation. That means with the passage of time, its value is diminishing. Your dollars are literally shrinking before you. Because of inflation, your dollar's value is reportedly depreciating by 10 to 20% a year, depending on what you're purchasing and the rate at which its prices are increasing. That means your dollar's buying power is literally shrinking all the time. What about the stock market? Can you trust that? Most of the ultra high net worth individuals we know have zero trust, less than zero trust in the stock market. They believe there is just too much corruption, manipulation, and regulatory bias and fraud in the market. They believe that all the stock market insiders know that a massive crash is coming, yet they're still pretending like they're not sure if we're in a recession. They feel that the market is pulling all of its energy into luring more of the dumb money into the market before it crashes. The more positive news or positive news adjacent information or spin that comes out of Wall Street or the financial sector or the banking sector, the more you know how badly they are lying. And they are lying with a vengeance now. Anyone who still claims not to know if we're in a recession is either too stupid or too corrupt for you to trust. The level of deception is off the charts now. What about gold and silver? Can those be trusted? You have to verify all gold and all silver purchases now. There is so much fake gold and silver coming into the country, flooding into the gold and diamond districts of New York from offshore counterfeiters, that much of it can no longer be trusted. We're hearing that if you go to some areas in New York, then there is a 25% chance that someone will try and sell you fake gold, silver, or diamonds. If you go online, there are various technologies and techniques that you can use to confirm that the gold or silver or diamonds you're thinking about buying are real. You can no longer just assume that they are legitimate simply because you bought them from a real store, a real brick and mortar store. That doesn't mean anything. You know why it doesn't mean anything? Because not even the people who own those stores, who are supposedly in the gold, silver, or diamond business, not even they're being vigilant enough in checking what they're buying. They simply assume that if they've done business with somebody for 20 years, that they're legit. But you can no longer make that assumption anymore. We're calling today's reality a Twilight Zone reality because very little is what it appears to be now. We're seeing a level of deception that is unprecedented. Have you looked at electric vehicles lately? Are you thinking about buying one? Do you realize how many of them lose half their power and range in cold weather? Have you seen how many people have been killed by these driverless vehicles? Have you seen how often these EVs burst into flames? Have you seen how long the lines are at charging stations? It's amazing. Talk about deception. We're also hearing from the singles dating community that the singles ads they're seeing now are beyond deceptive. In fact, a lot of people now believe that most ads are just AI-generated deep fakes and that most people in those ads don't really exist. The language and the photos and the self-descriptions people are using in their ads to embellish themselves or to make themselves look good often bear no link to reality. Here's another Twilight Zone, a reality distortion phenomena that people are complaining about: restaurant bills. Remember when the price you saw on the menu was the price you would see on the bill? Those days are gone now. People are no longer going to restaurants the way they used to because they are so tired of getting ripped off by all the added mystery fees and charges that are suddenly appearing at the end of their restaurant bills. It's beyond outrageous, and it's a great way to alienate your customers forever. These people probably won't come back when you try to rob them this way at the end of a meal. The new Twilight Zone reality we live in is now getting worse every day. They're using it to rob you and to steal from you. They're using it to poison the minds of children. They're using it to deceive adults wherever they go. Be careful, people, because it's going to get much worse. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.